back in the Dragon's Pit, and I've made a slight adjustment to my entire look, just completely changed armor. I'm wearing the Battle Mage hat and the Briar armor, which supposedly damages things when I roll into them. I've never used it before. What was the name of this site of grace? Because we just beat the Ancient Dragon Man, Dragon Pit Terminus. Does that mean we're almost out of the Dragon Pit? We're just leaving into a brand new area. That could be what it means. A brand new area with a piece of candy. Yeah, I'm off the map. Here there be monsters. Completely new music, too. I'm not sure I actually like the look of this armor. It's a bit derpy, I don't know. But I chose the hat because I need a hat that boosts my strength, since I don't want my talismans to be invested in strength boosting. Wow. We're getting close. Lightning deer. That looks to be another dragon. It is not a ghost flame dragon. That's just a completely normal dragon. A 1,000,000% normal dragon. I bet those twin axes will be really good against that. The doubled up twin jumping attacks. There's another one of those flame golems. So we are now well below the plateau that we were on before. That's where we were. This is where we are. There's a lot of... That is a gigantic dead dragon. Oh my gosh. That's huge. That might even be bigger than Grandsax. That's crazy. Hello, are you hostile, lightning goats? No? Good. We can find peace in these troubled times. Oh, is that multiple dragons or are these other ones dead? I think the pale ones are dead. That's dead. That's dead. That's alive. And that's dead. I can see them all. What's that on the wall? I'm just into like a whole new area here. Lovely. Wait, can I only... Oh, I can only wield this now when I'm two-handed. It only gives me +2 strength, not +3. Boo. Okay, you know what? You know what? There's no reason. I'm level 153 for no reason. I have no real reason to stay at this level. This is precisely why I came into the DLC with a bazillion jillion runes. I'm going to level up once. Actually, my dex is 12. That's so close to wielding. I'll level up twice so that I can wield my beloved claymore if I so desire. Okay, there. See? That's all I need. That's all I need. 165 runes. 165,000 rather per level. Ain't no thing. Barely made a dent. Barely made a dent. There, now we can one-hand it if we want. The royal we. I'm using the royal we here because I'm royalty. Clearly. Clearly. Let's go fight a frickin' dragon. What do I want? Yeah, I'll probably also take that because I'll probably be doing a lot of jumping overhead swings. You know, you saw me fight the Ghost Flame Dragon. My strategy is I stand beneath their chin and I hit them in the face repeatedly until they fall over. And then I win. That's it. And let's see, I've got Catch Flame and Flame Fall Upon Them and stuff like that to reset the Frostbite. Everything's good. Everything's golden. Are there going to be like snipers up above? That terrain there looks like it's going to break. That does not look structurally sound at all. That looks like it's going to get blown up by a titan of destructive destiny or something. I heard a boom. Big boom? Big bada boom? Okay. Let's frickin' go. Charging. Bonk. Oh, it was hesitating there. Bonk. Oh, I interrupted its flight. Fully charged, freezing. I don't even know if I'll be able to inflict frostbite on this thing. Yep, I can. Reset it. You're a totally normal Jagged Peak Drake. Are you gonna do an attack? Oh. Oh, you actually got lightning. It actually has lightning moves. Amazing. And Golden Flame. Okay, so you're not quite a normal... Not quite a normal dragon. Not quite a normal wyvern. But pretty close to a normal dragon. That's just like one little lightning move. That's nothing. That's easy peasy. Should I use Protection of the Erdtree? Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna use Protection of the Erdtree. See if I don't. And now it's gonna be awake. Oh no, it's asleep. Perfect. Dramatic music in this area. Did it even say, like, a title up on screen when I entered this area? I wasn't paying enough attention. Was not paying enough attention. Okay, let me cast this. I think that affects Torrent as well, which is funny. But Torrent, you're sitting out of this battle. Bonk. Bonk. And bonk. That's so satisfying. Fully charged stomp. And crit. Oh. It fits together like clockwork. And another slow bite. And big stomp. Torrent? My thumb was not on the right position there. I bonked your toes. Okay. Getting back into the head range. Oh, I'm not even two-handing this. And dodge roll. I missed. How did I miss a dodge roll on that simple move that I've dodged 80 billion times? Okay, so your model is slightly larger, so my general strategy... Oh my gosh! Again, my thumb slipped. My general strategies don't necessarily work perfectly. And running... That's like flame lightning. I wonder if there are going to be flame lightning spells. Bonk. And roll. Hit. Oh, I didn't get a jump in there. I fought you 80 million times. I fought you in my dreams. I fought you in my sleep. You can't win. You can't win this. Can ya? You see? I know all your moves inside and out, I do. Oh, it's like picking up groceries at the grocery store. Aye, the store for groceries. That is a cool lightning move. Yeah, get onto flat terrain. Thank you. Bonk! Torrent, you're the best. Perfect horse. The best horse isn't even a horse. They never call Torrent a horse. They call Torrent a spirit steed. Oh. I could have. It was possible I could have done a mid-air head hammer strike. There's no reason not to have. Oh god! Run! Torrent got killed. Double chug. Oh, new moves. I would literally never say no to that prompt. The prompt should not exist. No one would ever say no to that prompt upon seeing it. The prompt should not exist. It should just automatically take the Estus. It's not called Estus, Connor. You've invalidated your opinion by calling it Estus. These are my arbitrary declarations. Okay, Dragon. 3 and dodge. And jump. I haven't kept enough pressure on the dragon to successfully stagger it in a while. I say, successfully staggering it, and big weapon art, and hit. I win. It's almost like I've fought these things before. Dragon Scale Flesh. Okay, that's a new one. That is a brand spanking new one. A lump of hot flesh carved from beneath the inverted scales said to grow on aged dragons. So this was a pretty old dragon. When ingested as is, boosts vigor, stamina, strength, and dexterity at the cost of gradual HP loss. That's pretty cool. I heard that the arenas, they refund consumables that you eat when you fight in the arenas now, like they patched it. I've never fought in an arena though, so I don't know if this counts. It does count as a consumable, yeah. To the Drake warriors, there is no more intoxicating liquor than the heat of dragons. So it is a consumable. It's not like a crafting material, but it says when consumed as is, so maybe there's some refined version of it that we can find somewhere else in the game. Who knows? Where did I come from? And where did I go? Cotton Eye Joe, etc. I'm backtracking a little. Back on the road. I was kind of assuming that they weren't going to include a single base game mini-boss or field boss in this entire DLC, and I have been proven wrong. We got the ulcerated tree spirits, we got the dragons, we got the magma worms. The magma worm I fought in the dragon's pit didn't even have a name. An ancient dragon man almost felt like he didn't have a name. Like, that's barely a name, that's a title. That's a superhero identity. Ancient Dragon Man. Bluedew. Never, ever, ever unequip the Bluedew. You remind me of the Tarnished. What Tarnished? The Tarnished with the power. What power? The power of Bluedew. Who do? You do. Do what? This is why I play offline. You can see these so much more clearly. I know it has giant vertical god rays coming out of it, but still. Baal, O terror incarnate, again I stand afore ye. There's this guy. So there's a big bad dragon somewhere here named Baal that this guy wants to frickin' eat. And I'm gonna fight it instead. I'm gonna beat the guy to the punch. That's my plan. They're really building up this Baal though, so I wonder if it's gonna be way harder than anything else I've faced so far. Can I get up there? I've still never found a disabled spirit spring. Not a single time have I found such a thing. The note was available really early on, which makes me think that there should be some available early on. But, like, what if there aren't? What if there ain't? Okay. So we can go... I am not seeing a map fragment anywhere. Anywhere. I am seeing a piece of candy, though. I'm going to start to the left. Because to the left seems to be going up. More towards where I already was. Why did I phrase that as a question? It's a statement. Can I go down there? The Great Hollow? Hello? Questions for later. So all this, okay, it was just a low-quality LOD model from far away. It actually looks like normal terrain. Magmatic terrain, though. Enigmatic magma. Ooh, what is that? Who is that? Dragon's Calar Bloom. Flower with an uncanny shape coursing with hot blood. Material used for crafting, yeah. A single flower is said to blossom only once from the hearts of dead warriors who oft partook of the dragon communion. Creepy and gross and weird. Lovely. So this dude, this charred corpse, this friend, was a dragon communion warrior. And what'd they get for their troubles? A freaking flower growing out of their heart. It breaks my heart to see it. I haven't partaken in Dragon Communion on this save file. I have 26 Dragon Hearts. I wonder if we'll unlock more Dragon Communion invocations or incantations over in the lands between, like we'll need to go back, or if there's going to be a Dragon Communion, like a mega church here, asking me to, like, donate 8 million runes in order to go to Dragon Heaven or whatever. Oh, man. Okay, let's see. Caves? Caves. Again, my second playthrough of the DLC, it's going to be so much faster because I'm not going to be searching all these random walls for caves. But I have to know. Imagine if I had missed the Dragon's Pit. That was like the entrance to this area as far as I know. What if that's the only entrance? I could have missed it by not going to random frickin' plateaus and places. You never know. You literally never know, except for when you do know. But other than then, you don't. Red Fulgur Bloom. Oh, this must be for making red lightning pots and stuff. What can I currently craft? I found a red lightning pot. Yeah. So it needs ritual pots. That's why I can't craft it. What are my current ritual pots? Pots. Giant's flame pots. I guess those scale pretty well with what I'm doing right now. And they could be a good alternative to a spell for defrosting enemies that I've frosted up with my big hammer. I'm surprised that this hammer is doing so well with the frostbite. I'm enjoying it. Do I have the equip load to equip a better shield? Oh no, that's heavy now. Wait, I'm just heavy in general. I'm in heavy equip load no matter what. Is this a heavy talisman or something? Alright. I said that this armor wasn't like the best for me, so let's do some fashion souls. Let's do some fashion souls and prefer DLC armor whenever possible. Like I'll wear the Oathseeker Knight gloves and leggings, maybe the whole Oathseeker Knight set. I'm in a medium load. Heck yeah. Wait. It's because I accidentally unequipped my gauntlets. No, I'm still in a medium load. Perfect. With this better shield that has really high stability, given that it's a medium shield. So that'll be good for guard countering. Yeah. I do not look cheerful, though. My character's name is Deg the Cheerful. I did not get that name by being anything other than silly and cheerful at all times. Ooh, I thought those were giant fingers. This is Elden Ring. They could be giant fingers. If that is not the battle arena for Baal the Fell Dragoni whatever, then I don't know what is. The Dreaded One. So the Ancient Dragon Man was like the bouncer to filter out people who weren't worthy of facing the Dreaded One, who I can only assume is Baal. I can only assume and presume. Can I climb up this mountain? Can I? I had to turn away and sneeze there, and it was perfectly timed with a crash of thunder in the background. Wonderful. Delightful, even. Superb. We're going deeper and deeper into this land. I am not seeing a map fragment. Maybe I'm currently going the correct way, like the main way, when I should be going a side way. I'm often bad... Is that deer burned? I can't really tell. I'm often bad at determining what is a side path versus what is a main path. You know? It's been very quiet up here, though. A very peaceful mountain ride through these peaceful volcano forests that have definitely been burned recently, but they're coniferous. They can handle that. Lightning goats, that is a spirit spring. That is a full-blown spring of spirit. I should have rested. I still have all the same resource expenditures from when I fought that dragon. What's along this side path? Just a side path. That's all it is. Just a fancy pants side path. There could have been an item on it, though. And the item could have explained that, like, Baal is actually, you know, like, the great-great-great-great-great-great-great-grandson of Laddersmith Gilligan. You never know. Dragon Communion worms used to be hummin' bings. They used to be Hjorman porples. So they could have been anyone. I'm turning back around this way. Are those... yeah, those are Skellingtones. Skellingtons. I should have gotten my Sacred Claymore set up again. That would have been good. Oh, just absolutely annihilated. Absolutely annihilated. That thing costs 3 FP, by the way. A 3 FP spell. It did that. Oh crap, I called it FP. Earlier I vowed for no reason whatsoever that I would never call it by its proper name. But then I did. Okay, this will kill both of you. I didn't even need to fire the second one. Oop. I guess the second one did take out one of them at least. Discus Olight. What's down there? Oh yeah, you can definitely go down there. I'm definitely hearing heavy footfalls or geomagnetic impulses or something. Okay, that one has a little more health. So I should... oh gosh. Now I have a little less health. Oh god, I'm stuck! I'm stuck. Because I am no longer wielding that hat, I have full... I was locked onto the ground. It is good that jumping attacks lock you down like that. Because otherwise they would just be even more overpowered than they already are. Oh, hello. Full charge stomp. Boom. You did get me a little. But only a little. Yeah, I don't look cheerful at all. I look so dour. Deg the cheerful, more like Deg the fearful. Remember that when that sign last episode told me that I should be like brave and show no fear, and I thought it was about an invisible bridge, and then I fell down a giant pit, but I was fine? Hilarious. A record of crafting techniques of the great potentate who roamed lands near and far. Hefty red lightning pot. There we go. I don't need to wait. I can craft them right now. I need more red fulgur blooms, though. I have 4 of these hefty cracked pots. That's pretty neat. That's pretty dang neat. I'll switch these. I don't need to empty out my whatchamacallits, my ritual pots. It's fine and dandy. Okay, so that was the main treasure of this little side path. But what's up here? If I go up there, is there going to be like a fallen star beast that instantly kills me, just like Mount Gelmir? Because this place has Mount Gelmir vibes. It is volcano. It is volcano, but this is like a dragon volcano. So that's completely different. Completely different. Let's go. Woohoo! Nice slow ascent. Beautiful. More of these red fulgur blooms. It's been a while since the Site of Grace, too. Ha ha ha. I need these. I need these to craft more of these. Oh, that's gonna be good. Throw in big old jars. What do those scale off of? Dexterity, right. Lightning is mostly a dexterity thing here in the Eldenest of the Rings. Whoa, golden lightning. That looks good. That looks real good. Maybe Fortisax wasn't the only dragon that Godwin befriended. Maybe the dragon of the 40 entire sacks. The dragon with sacks numbering 40. Maybe there were others. Maybe Godwin was the biggest friend. Okay, theme I've been thinking about that I finally remembered. It's wormed its way back into the black matter of my brain. Look, the themes I was talking about before, about how, like, people who are downtrodden and oppressed and wiped out by horrific forces of empires, how they sometimes turn to really awful sources of perceived safety and vengeance and can become consumed by that. Miquella. Lil Kindly Miquella. So most of his followers seem to be people who were drawn from other sources, and he is specifically cited as being like good at attracting people to his cause. And even the game itself, it gives us every reason to like Miquella. All the item descriptions and everything make Miquella seem so dang likable. Miquella is like the golden little child of Elden Ring. You're never given a reason to doubt him. And people who have suffered a lot seek him out. But what if Miquella either falls directly into the theme I was talking about? What if Miquella is some dark, horrific force? Or what if Miquella has been corrupted into that by Mohg's interference? Or maybe Miquella is like a counterexample to the theme to show that it isn't always something horrible that people turn to in dark times. Sometimes people will find genuinely amazing leaders and flock to them. But it's difficult to tell the difference. It's all the themes. What is the name of this? Foot of the Jagged Peak, and look at that. Look at that. This is going to be my next map fragment. I haven't even finished looking at the main, like, grave meadows or whatever these places are called. Logar, the Beast Claw, will become Logar, the Deceased Claw. I should have gone this way from up there. Should I backtrack now? Should I backtrack? There's stuff in there. Also a piece of candy. Who's fighting what here? That's a dragon. I just fought a dragon. Are there dragons fighting each other? Oh my gosh. It's just like that Queen song Ogre Battle, except instead of ogre, it dragon. Jagged Peak Drake. You know what? I don't have a flask. I forgot to rest. Screw it. I killed the mood. That killed the dramatic tension and uprising. It was about to be a cool dramatic moment, and then I realized I forgot my flask. I'm dumb. And I just fought one of these. I don't want to fight two now, even if they're fighting each other. I want to backtrack and try to explore this place down underneath this section. That's where I want to go. So this place, there's going to be like a big old dragon throwdown later on. It's going to be great. It's going to be fantastic. The only way I know how to fight those dragons and still have fun with it is by pretty much exclusively hitting them in the face. You know, like hitting them in the ankles over and over. I have become increasingly allergic to hitting giant enemies that are mostly off camera in their toes over and over again. Okay, so where can we go? We can probably get down there somehow. Someday, one day, we'll go there. Eventually. Now I've just got Queen songs playing in my head. And that's a good problem to have. It's not even a problem. Damn, what a good band. Okay. We went that way, through the big spoopy arch. We can look over this cliff that I don't think we looked over before. Any pickups on you? Oh wait, acquire materials. Sharp gravel stone. There's materials on these. The scale of an ancient dragon that has supped on the blood of lesser dragons. Oh. Are these like dragon vampires? I need to loot them now. Yeah, there's another one. There's another shard. That is not the pickup button. That is the pickup button. I know things. I played this game so much. I should know things. I should know things about stuff and things and stuff. I'm only down one flask though. That's not enough to go back. This is not an item pickup. This is one of those martyrs' effigies that you can send your summoning sign to. And I'm playing offline. So I don't need that. I don't need it. You can't make me think I need it. There's a place up there, too. I'm just exploring all of the terrain. All of the terrain that has ever been ever of the terrain. Yeah, that has to be like a gigantic arena full of stuff for your camera to get caught on. There's like a road sweeping around it. Wow. That has to be huge. That's gonna be huge. I'm telling you right now, it's gonna be great. It's gonna be grand. I now have all of my hefty cracked pots invested in these lightning pots. These red dragon lightning pots. For which I don't even have good stats for scaling. Oh, I can jump up this. Oh, I can absolutely Skyrim this. I can Skyrim this no problem. Look at Torrent wants to be up there. Torrent is rearing and ready to go. Torrent can get up this. Torrent can absolutely 1,000,000%. I have total faith in Torrent. 1,000,000% faith in Torrent. I no longer have faith in Torrent for this thing. I'm sorry. I shouldn't abuse Torrent's jumping like that. So that means we can circle around from somewhere. Oh, this! We can definitely get up this. I'm sorry. Why am I like this? Why have I done this? I tell you why I've done this. Because I'm never punished for it. It's always worth it. Look. Look at me. Never punished. I'm up here now. What glorious wonders await me? What new secrets shall I uncover? What grand new epochs shall unfurl before my very eyes? Up on this tiny little plateau. Nothing. Literally nothing. Okay. Okay. Unless there's like a bucket up above me, hanging on a rope, that lets me buy some stupid plant that I can just pick up anyway? No? Okay. Okay. My disappointment is immeasurable, etc., etc. Piece of candy, though. Okay. This'll cure what ails you. Picking up a piece of candy. Delicious piece of candy. There be big guts. There be very big guts. I think you deserve a taste of your own medicine. Hiya! And let me cast some fire upon thou. Why did my lock-on break? Oh, I guess it just went down the cliff a little bit. Oh, that was a good hit. That was a real good hit. These goats can absolutely kill me. That's why I'm choosing them on a cliff. They can absolutely 1,000,000% kill me. But yeah, Mesmer's Flame, the Flame of Ruin, the Fire Giants, it could all be linked. It could all be linked. You don't know. You don't know. It could all be linked. I could be right about everything I've ever said ever. Okay, maybe not everything, but I could be right about at least 1.5 things that I've ever said ever. Is that presumptuous? Is that egotistical? Maybe 1.25 things? I can be humble. I can be the most humble person ever. I can be more humble than anyone else. Except for myself. Where are we going? This is going the right way, right? Yeah. No, it isn't. Yes, it is. Kind of. I really want to be going, like, due west. And this will spiral around, probably. Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. Don't change anything. Just do the same thing over and over and get the same result. That was 3,000 damage. Hot dang. I like Flame Fall Upon them. Giant's Flame Take Me is obviously really, really good, but Flame Fall Upon them does have its charms. Slivers of meat. Slivers of meat, I say. There's so many ways to go. There's the low road, and there's 2 high roads. You know what time it is. It's everyone's favorite goat roasting time. Kaboom. Obviously, we have the Godfrey icon on right now, enhancing charged things. Feeling pretty good. I don't even need to drink a flask. I don't even need to drink a flask. I probably should have, though. You know, because it would have refilled off of that goat. Sheep. Goat sheep. Sheep goat. A shoat geep. Where did it didn't drop any items, I guess. Okay, 2 high roads. I want to take the western high road here. But there has been a fork in the road. My mental map is proliferating prodigiously. Okay, I'm gonna line these all up. I'm gonna line... No, I'm not. No, I'm not. I'm just gonna blow this one up. Bonk. Hey, want to see the cool guard counter move on this? It barely does anything. It's because I ruined the faith scaling, that's why. Oh gosh. Oh no, that's not a healing. That's not a healing. Why did I not look down in the bottom left? Why do I never look down at the bottom left of my screen? What's wrong with me? It's not being covered by anything. Keeping track of new items. I don't know why they had that disabled by default in the system menu. It took me so long to find it. Should have been enabled by default so that then people who didn't like it could just disable it. It should be more convenient for me and less convenient for people who I don't know. That's how it should work, right? Right? Gonna need to go past all those goats again. It's quite a ride, but it's fine. It's fine. While we're riding there, we can discuss something really, really important. So, pieces of candy. Is it wrong to be irrationally happy about picking them up off the ground? Like, does that just mean like I am a rat in a Skinner box fully conditioned to pick up pieces of candy, even though there's like no substantive gameplay oriented around it at all? I love picking up pieces of candy. How can it be wrong to pick up pieces of candy? I don't think it's wrong. Good talk. I'm right, it's fine. I will pick up my runes. My runes. You know what? I bet I can just do this. Watch this. And boom. And boom. That doesn't count as like full super duper golden order holy damage. It doesn't permanently kill these things. But it's pretty close. Okay. Yeah, so because I ruined the faith scaling on this, the special ability from the guard counter might be terrible. See how I dodged that crossbow bolt? But maybe it's always terrible. Because I have 50 faith. That's my highest stat. I should really be scaling off of it. I don't need to go down there and finish that one off. That's fine. That's fine. So they're guarding both sides of the cliff. Does that one actually go anywhere? I need to figure out whether these go any place. There's a bunch of them right here. Loads of undead. This is why I should have a sacred claymore with sacred blade equipped. It's the best. Actually, now that I have 50 faith, golden epitaph is a pretty good weapon, right? Yeah. Yeah. Golden epitaph. I could have been using this all along. This is a sword that Mikola made. It's relevant. Back when he was still like a Golden Order stan or whatever. Hey you, wake up. Yep, you're gone. Just like that. And you. Hey, that was a human. That was like a human bandit. And boom. Right? Did they have horns on their helmet or not? I can't tell. Ah, always keep an anti-undead weapon. That is absolutely ginormous. Piece of candy. It distracted me. That's the only thing that could have distracted me from this. That is insane. That must be where we can practice Dragon Communion in the Shadowlands. It has to be. That is incredible. Bonsoir incredible. Amazing. Amazing. Simply amazing. What are these lands called? Seriously, if a big title showed up on the center of my screen when I first entered this place, I did not see it. And if it showed up multiple times, I didn't see it multiple times. You know how UI blindness is. You know how it can be. Okay. I'm going to activate this. I think that gives the magic ability to my projectiles. Heh, yeah, it does. Oh, that's an amazing combo. Why did I have intelligence leveled up more? Leveling faith is so much cooler in Elden Ring. Red Fulgur blooms. Excellent, excellent. I need these. I need these to craft my silly little jaws. Hey, you. Yeah, you. Right there. I still have the buff. You still evaporate like it's nothing. Amazing. Let me look if I missed anything over here, and then we're going to that Giganto Dragon. And I have my flask so that if, like, an ancient dragon flies out of nowhere and tries to kill me, I'll have my flask. I'll keep my runes. It'll be fine. It'll be completely fine. It was really weird to level up twice with an endgame build and just not have my runes significantly decrease. Oh gosh. Oh gosh. I'm happy at 155 though. 155 is perfectly fine with me. I'm probably not going to go beyond that unless this DLC just absolutely starts putting me through the ringer. So far it's been a very normal Elden Ring experience though. Stuff at the beginning was super tanky, then I found the upgrades that made them not super tanky. Look at the eye. Look at the dragon eye, it's so well preserved, maybe it's stone. Okay, speaking of the beast eye, the stone beast eye, alright, the thing that lets you know where death roots are. So, like, the murky violet iris writhes as if alive. It's been claw-marked. It was received from Garank, the beast clergyman, but that doesn't mean it came from a beast, right? What does the color of this eye kind of remind you of? It kind of reminds you of Melena's eye, right? It kind of reminds you of Melena's eye, doesn't it? Yeah. Just agree with me. My theories all make perfect sense. Just agree with me. It's like Melena's eye. It could have been an eye of the Glomide Queen. Melena could be like a reborn incarnation of the Glomide Queen. Or maybe Marika's the Glomide Queen. Maybe Melena is a reincarnation of Marika, using the Great Rune of the Unborn. Huh? Or maybe not. Maybe Marika rebirthed the Glomide Queen into Melena. Or maybe literally none of that, because I have no evidence to go on. Okay. Left by a warrior who challenged the vile dragon Bale, only to be grievously injured and broken in fear. Neat. Details on how a mere mortal can fell a mighty dragon. Bale is going to be a big deal, isn't he? Igon. So that guy we found was probably Igon. Dragon Communion Grease and Dragon Communion Harpoon. The grease we probably won't be able to use because none of our weapons can have grease attached to them. But the Dragon Communion Harpoon. Ho ho ho, ho 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 ho. Harpoon bristling with sharp gravel stones. Throw at enemy to inflict heavy damage. Has an anti-dragon effect. A tool of the old Dragon Communion warriors who were the agents of the ancient dragon's hatred for their lowborn descendants. Ancient dragons are frickin' racist? That sucks. Let's see. Sharp gravelstone mixture. Yep, that's crafted that way. That's crafted that way. So sharp gravelstone is going to be a big thing. That's going to be valuable to me. I will pick up and buy all of the sharp gravelstone that I can find. Granting a potent anti-dragon effect. The thing about Dragon Wound Grease is not only is it only applicable to a very small amount of weapons that you would want to use against a dragon, but it barely lasts that long at all. I wonder if this has a really disappointing duration as well. Agents of the Ancient Dragon's hatred for their lowborn sons. Yeah. When do I get Rata raisins? Huh? When do I get them Rata raisins? That's a lot of Rata raisins. I'm switching. I'm switching back to... What am I switching back to? Death Knight's twin axes? Sure. Why not? Death Knight twin axes. These are cool. Wacky wahoo fun time. There is a site of grace and an NPC, which means there's no way there's anyone hostile there, right? That's a dragon form person. Dragonio formalicious person. Is that one of those nasty hands? Maybe we'll get an answer as to where those hands came from. Because did they entirely come from Rykard? Or did they not? Oh yeah, this is totally safe. Okay, time for your dental inspection. I am here. I cannot two-hand my weapon while in this safe zone. Hello? Giant dragon got something stuck in its craw? No? Nothing? Nothing. Are those fingerprint marking? Oh my god. Oh no. Oh no. I'm detecting frenzy. The outer gods in general have been strongly present in the Shadowlands, so I won't be surprised to see the It's happening again. I'm losing my ability to speak. I won't be surprised to see the Flame of Frenzy show up here. What is the name of this grace? Grand Altar of Dragon Communion. I was so right. This is the mega church. How much do I need to donate in order to be loved by Dragon Jesus or whatever it is that you're peddling? Huh? I know all your psycho tricks. Psychology tricks. Who are you?
Warrior true.
Yeah.
Picture yourself feasting upon a dragon's essence. On the throbbing heart of the oldest, vilest dragon of them all.
Baal.
It would be the purest form of communion.
You want me to kill Baal?
The fullest sating of your hunger and your consummation as a dragon whole.
After an entire playthrough of resisting the siren's call of Dragon Communion, I'm gonna do it.
As it should be. Now, seek the Jagged peak.
Gee, I wonder
There
which
you will
one.
find Baal, the oldest and vilest of all dragons, landbound warrior. Follow your desire and slay the foul beast. Devour its throbbing heart. I will grant you the strength required. In the name of my lord, Acidusax.
Yes. Yes. I want to memorize Placidusax's Ruin now. Ancient Dragon's Blessing. Is that a unlimited consumable? Uses FP? Turns you into a dragon? Increases all damage negation. I see. Favor bestowed by the Dragon Communion Priestess in the name of the Dragon Lord Placidusax. Consume SP. Increases all forms of damage negation. Increases damage negation while guarding as an additional effect. Each night, the priestess offers her own sleep to her lord, and in turn receives the power of his favor. How do you offer your sleep? Like offer your dreams? Like dreams as a source of magical power? Or something? I'm unsure. Let me really quickly memorize that thing. Because hot diggity dang. I'll need to clear up 3 slots for it. I am just not equipping a sorcery right now. It's just not happening. I don't think I need Catch Flame. Placidusax's Ruin. Glorious. This is the only dragon incantation that does not require any arcane at all. Okay. So the reason this thing is so dang cool. Let me get out of this big safe area. A lot of people got burned here. Okay. So when you use this, wrong button. It sweeps all over the place, right? It starts at the left, sweeps to the right, and then goes up. But if you're careful, you can steer it. I'm not good at it. I steered the wrong way. Like, you can steer it, kind of, to hold it in the center. And if you're skilled, which I'm not, but if you're skilled, you can learn to do things. Did I kill a squirrel? No, I got a piece of candy. All is right with the world. It's fine. But yeah, I could try to get good at that. I'll just keep it in my back pocket for funniness. Can we perform communion here? Can we become the Placidusax Dragon Communion stuff? Examine altar. Communion with Baal? I see. So, oh, we can get a preview. They're pure arcane. Oh my gosh. We can get a preview of what we could get from Baal's heart. Is this a spoiler? I want to learn. I want to learn. We're communing in order to learn about Baal. Dread dragon to roar with a heatwave blast. That looks like a dragon that I've seen statues of, but it also looks like the ancient dragon god from Demon's Souls. Doesn't it, kinda? But it also just looks like an ancient dragon. This just looks like a demon dragon. Just a demon dragon guy. Very high fantasy. Harnesses the fearsome power of Baal the Dread. Channels the form of the dread dragon to emit a mighty roar, accompanied by a heatwave burst, causing violent eruptions of fire in the area. I wonder if the roar talisman works with this. Even after being consumed, the throbbing heart of Baal continues to resist its subjugation, never weakening. One day, the fire within will consume the very body and soul of its communion devourer. One day. Well, that sounds bad. Also, it's talking about the heart in the past tense, but I haven't even killed him yet. Flame lightning. New kind of lightning just dropped. Channels the form of the dread dragon in right arm to smash foes with an exposed talon bone, coursing with flame lightning. So Baal is going to deal multiple energy types of damage, and the Dragon Communion Priestess, or the Placidusax Priestess, whatever her name is, gave me a thing that buffs all damage reduction. That's pretty convenient. Even after being consumed, the throbbing heart of blah 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 blah. Okay, yeah. Ritual of Dragon Communion? What is this? Ghost. Oh, this is the normal. Okay, that makes sense. Ghost Flame Breath. Yeah, I can get this. Into a dragon to spew Ghost Flame Breath. The land of spirit graves is home to all manner of dead, and even the corpses of fallen dragons found their way there. Several of them were endowed with such vivacity that even in death, they could not fully die. It's time to engage in Dragon Communion for the first time in our playthrough. I'm going to start doing it, because I want everything. I want it all. Let me briefly take off my helmet. Do I have Dragon Communion eyes? I have creepy, wacky, wahoo Dragon Communion eyes now. Boo! I lasted so long, and now here they are. You can disable the cosmetic effect on your eyes in ye old whatchamacallit. You know, the mirror. The place. I need to scout out this entire corpse. It looks like someone already dug the heart out of this thing. Also, don't think I don't see it. That piece of glorious candy. Any spiky stones? I'll need all the spiky stones I can get. Man, I can't believe we found a dragon megachurch. That's nuts. That's crazy. But this is finally leading out west. This is the way I wanted to go. Yeah, I saw this from far away and it just did not register to me how ginormous this dragon is. We can ride all over this thing. We can ride on top of it. We can go everywhere. We can do everything. Is that a piece of candy? It is. And an item. Yoink. Dragon Communion Harpoon. That's what they look like. Wait, that was the consumable, right? Yeah, it's the consumable. It's not like an item with the same name. So this dragon may have been brought down with those harpoons. They're really hyping up this Baal to be like a real dang bad dragon. Like a really fearsome brute. Is this spire going to be a bridge? No. Nope. Not at all. That looks really cool. This place looks so cool. I bet there's stuff at the bottom of this canyon that we can travel along. Also, still no map fragment. Not even over here on the edges. Could that map fragment over there really just cover this entire area? I think it could. I think it very well could. Carefully turn around. Thank you, Torrent. Torrent is the best. Torrent is ludicrously pristine. Couldn't ask for a better spirit steed. Yeah, so Bale is up there. I wonder if Bale killed this dragon. Because this dragon is more like Grail. This is not an ancient dragon. So if Bale is an ancient dragon, and also maybe a racist, maybe he killed this dragon. Oh my gosh, did ancient dragons inflict Grail with the Scarlet Rot? Or no, I bet Grail just got the Scarlet Rot because she was hanging out in Dragon Barrow and got nuked by Melania along with everything else. That makes more sense. Okay. Red grasslands. Lands of grass that is red. Look at how big this corpse is. This is just absurd. What an absolute dragon unit of a dragon unit. A metric dragon unit. I'll explore around here. I just need to comb over this entire corpse. You understand. If you were me, you would do the same. And you know, maybe you already played the DLC and have already done the same yourself. That's pretty likely. Maybe you're just one of those people who knows that, like, you can't experience this for the first time ever again, and you want to have that vicarious experience of, like, first-time discovery, of seeing someone else discover things for the first time. And so you thought to yourself, all right, I'll seek out a nice little blind playthrough of the DLC to see someone else's exploration path. And then you found me. I'm so sorry if that's the case. I'm so sorry. Ooh, what's this channel? There must be something at the top. There is nothing at the top. This is a spear. This is a gigantic spear driven into the back of this dragon's skull, causing it to slowly turn to stone. Oh, that's nasty. That is nasty. We found the murder weapon. Hello. I'm sorry you're dead. Grand Altar of Dragon Communion. That's the kind of title that I'm wondering if I missed earlier. Hello.
Warrior true. What is it that you need?
More lore. Ask about Bale.
In a time long past, Bale turned upon the Dragon Lord. The foul traitor assailed our master and inflicted a grievous wound.
Oh, man.
Hasty retreat, becoming a sworn enemy of the brood. Since that day, Bale and his bloodline, the Drakes, have served as sacrifices for Dragon Communion, land-bound warrior. My lord, Placidusax, has shown your kind what must be done. Seek communion. Sate your boundless appetite.
But if I eat
Feel
Bale's
the
heart, I'll
glory
die.
Of a dragon's essence taking root in your meager frame.
I gotta do it. I gotta do it. She told me to. I gotta do it. I just have to. Okay? I've gotta do it. I've gotta forsake my soul for the sake of item pickups and lore. It's what I'm gonna do. And I'm going to be happy about it. Dang it. But yeah, now we know why Placidusax was all messed up. Placidusax got in a fight with Bale, and Bale took off 2 or 3 of Placidusax's 4 or 5 heads. Hot dang. Bale is going to be a nightmare to fight. Here we are in a new area. I'm staying on Torrent so that I'll know if I get invaded immediately. We can go this way. I'm going around this way, though, because I saw. There's a beach! Son of a beach. I was wondering if there's a beach. There's a giant, very modern-looking highway there. That is an impressive road. And there's more of those dang blasphemy hands. Are those Rykard's hands? His big hammy hands that just, like, kind of crawl around everywhere? How'd they get up onto the Peak of the Giants? Were they just seeking the flame of ruin? Why are they in a million different random places? Because they're all over part of Mount Gelmir and all over the Karian Royal Manor. And that's Rykard's family manor that he's originally from, because he's a Karian. Wow, there's a lot of places to go. Wow. Why am I so surprised? This is Elden Ring. It's like the whole point is big. There's places you can go that are big. You're all really dead, right? Like mega ultra dead. Super dead. Yeah. So wait, let me read that lore on that again. Of an ancient dragon that has supped the blood of lesser dragons. Are these ancient dragons? They don't look like dragons. These look like lesser dragons that were killed by ancient dragons, and the ancient dragons who killed them dropped some scales on them during the fighting or the slaughtering or whatever you want to call it. Wow, just really glamorous sheep there posing against a dark background. Amazing. Hello, big sheep. I know you drop an item sometimes and I might need it sometimes. Who knows? Who knows? That is why you must suffer. For my items. Okay, so I could have jumped around and accessed this from the other angle too. Wow. There's so much stuff down there. Is that a site of grace? I can't see. I can't look that far down with this spyglass. Herp-a-derp. Don't know why I even bothered. Okay. Scouting these out. Scouting these around. And then I'm going to need to take a break. Definitely need to take a break. I need to stand up. I need to move. But first I need to know. Yoink. Yep, there it is. So that you know the items exist and you can test them out without crafting them. I need all these little bits. Okay? They're important. They're very important so that later I can feel properly disappointed by how terrible these consumable items actually turn out to be. I love being disappointed by things like that. Why else would I have come into the DLC with a strength faith build, or int faith build? Although I do love that you can actually... They added some weapons that allow it to work. I think it would have been worse, like I checked the stats, and it kind of wound up being worse to have this as a magic-infused thing. Like, that really killed the strength scaling as well. But also made the faith scaling a little worse, I think. Woo! I almost rode off. Sorry, that is my I'm about to ride off of a cliff on torrent in an entirely preventable way sound. I have a soundboard in my brain, and I'm just pressing all the buttons. You know how it is. Let's try going downhill. I think there was a way to drop down over here. Can't stop, won't stop. I just gotta drop down one more cliff. See? You can drop down from here. I guarantee it. Can you? Would this kill me? Okay, that actually doesn't look traversable at all. I take it all back. I take it all back. Unless... No, that's not traversable at all. But on the other side... Did I miss something there? No. It was just smoke. Smoke and mirrors from Torrent running around being cool. From this side, you have to be able to drop down. 1,000,000% you gotta drop down. They're little Jimbo friends. Little friendlies. Oh, they're so cute. They're so cute. Can you drop down from here? I don't see a spirit spring anywhere. Maybe you can't drop down. Maybe I'm a fool. Yeah, that seems like an unsurvivable fall. But just to check, I have to check. Look at my rune collection. Look at how many golden runes I have. How many broken runes do I have? 82 pieces of candy. Delicious. Let's use one of these. Would I die? Yep, that's instant death. I would be a dead person. I would die and be dead. and then I would be dead, because I died. We can go around. We can find another way. Did you not, like, meticulously explore every random nook and cranny of the entire game when you played? Did you not do this? Or did you just do this more efficiently? Were you not a slow poke? Were you not a slow bro? A Snorlax? Were you not a Pokemon? Karo's Hidden Grave. Or Charo's Hidden Grave. What the... No, they're like jellyfish. They can be hostile. Oh, but they're still so cute. If I woke up and was paralyzed, and if this was my sleep paralysis demon, I'd be fine with that. They're kind of like marine worms. They're practicing eviscer... Oh, that was one of those special boids. It was one of the special boids. Yeah, they're practicing evisceration. Interesting. Well, I'll finally learn what these drop, I guess. Because they're hostile, just like spirit jellies. I'll try cleanly. Okay. It was doing a big... So holy damage does that much. How about a fully charged Flame Fall Upon Them? Does that much. How about fully charged Ancient Dragon Lightning? Lightning does pretty good against them. Is that a skull? Acquire materials. Yoink. Gravekeeper's Brain Pan. A brain pan, a brain skillet, a brain walk? Perhaps. I don't need to live, I need item drops. I want to kill as few of these things as is necessary. Running! Okay. So that's what that does. Pretty good damage. Didn't drop an item. That skull was just sitting on the ground there. These look like spider lilies. They kind of look like spider lilies. Was this game made in Japan? Who knows? How could anyone know such eldritch knowledge? Okay, there's one more. One more that I can get an item drop from. I'm not happy about it, but I'm using this as an excuse. Okay, you know what? I'm switching to the axes. Let's see if these are better. I did it. I didn't drop anything. I can always come back here, though. So there's like a grave here. Someplace. Charo or Karo's grave. That looks like an undead. I'm thinking. I don't think that's a friendly NPC. It's gotta be an undead. What if it's a friendly undead NPC? Oh my gosh. Don't automatically kill it, Connor. Don't automatically kill it. I'm not even going that way right now. I'm going this way. Because there has to be a drop down, right? There must be a drop down. I guess you just ride along the beach. You must just ride along the beach. That must be how it goes. Foot of the Jagged Peak. That's the area name. Was that another one of those skulls? No. It was not a pick-upable skull. I bet the map fragment is way up there. And we're just riding around without a map. I'm fine with that. I like riding around without a map. I like Dark Souls. Yay! Okay, I'm in the wrong place now. There's so many cool lands. So many cool lands. Look at this. Look at the vistas unfold. Charo's Hidden Grave. Toidles. Beautiful turtles. I would love a Muriel-sized turtle summon. That would be so cool. Yoink. Gravekeeper's Cookbook. A record of crafting techniques for Polterstone, the gravekeepers who watch over those who rest in the realm of shadow. And then this thing, Skullbone of an Old Gravekeeper. Mainly found in hidden graves of Charo. Is that like Sharon? Just short for Sharon or Karen or whatever that figure's name is, who ferries the souls of the dead across the river Styx? The old gravekeepers are boatsmen, and continue to summon the dead even after withering away. Neato. Cool and neat and cool. I'm going to equip the Dragoni thing that is reusable in place of the crab. And I'm going to try using it to see what it's like. Oh, that looks so cool. That looks so, so cool. When I was playing around with weapons and builds and stuff, I tried the electro charge spell, and it kind of sucks. I don't know. It wasn't very good. It couldn't even, like, zap early game bugs in the air. But I'll give it another fair shake later. Actually on camera recording that time. I don't do very much off camera at all. I just didn't want to, like, muck around with build crafting. They brought these back? Am I going to find ERDTREE avatars or ERDTREE avatars that happen to be exactly the same as ERDTREE avatars? Because if so, that'd be funny. Oh, you can only use it once per rest. Hey, Gravekeeper. Can I fight ya? Okay, actually, What did you just summon? Oh no. Oh no, no, no. A Revenant ain't happening. Not happening. Oh gosh. Okay, Revenant. I'm picking up that skull mid-combat. That's not my spell. I'm casting. Yes, 3,900 damage. Let me mana real quick. And cast. Dodge! Pfft. I did it. I got rid of the Revenant, okay? That's all that matters. Purple is associated with sleep. Sleep and death are associated in this game too, like metaphysically associated. Do not dare summon another Royal Revenant. That is the only way one of these could become dangerous. I guess the giant laser eye skeletons are also kind of dangerous. That's true. Let me rebuff. Stamina management. You'd think I'd know that after all these years. You can't hit me. Look at the efficient damage dealing. Because they're all buffed by my weapon art as well. And fully charged, boom! Final Frisbee of Destiny. Farewell. Now will you drop a cool necromancy item or something? Tibia's Cookbook. A record of crafting techniques of the Mariners, the oldest of Gravekeepers. So they're like the predecessors of the Gravekeepers. An ancient mean of summoning the dead. Call of Tibia. Is that going to be as bad as all the other Tibia calling things? Where would I find such a thing? Call of Tibia. I need grave crickets found near stone coffins. Scales off of Intent Faith. Ho ho ho. Summon one lost in death. Interesting. Uses FP to summon one lost in death at the spot that it is thrown. The creature spins and mows down foes in the vicinity 3 times before dissipating. The dead have long been left to wander. What they need is leadership. Yeah, that's Rosis's job. That's what Rosis does. It's literally his job. He does that. It's fine. We've got someone to cover it. We can pick up so many things. Now that a million other plants glow in the dark, though, it's more difficult to find the recipe relevant ones. But yeah, tiny little necromancy item. Another couple pieces of candy. Things are looking up. I have yet to find, however, a site of grace. Is there a site of grace anywhere around here? Anywhere at all? Yeah. Perfect. Perfect. This is like a whole new realm. Maybe I should backtrack and finish up this entire... I don't need that marker anymore. And finish up this entire plateau and ride down there Or maybe I can ride down there through here. Who knows? Who knows anything? We'll just go with the flow. We'll go with the general vibe of things. And it'll be all good, because I have a gigantic hammer that scales off of int and faith. Delicious. Well, until next time, take care of yourselves. Goodbye.